Thanks so thank you so much, guys, for getting together and being ready for this session. So I I definitely want to share what we have to what I announced yesterday in the group, and that's why we all are here, right? Cool. So let's really get started with it, guys. I would like to keep this session engaging, right? And for keeping it engaging, I would need to ask you to give your 100%. So, and I would like you to engage. Maybe we want to use a lot of hands today, right? During this session, right? So, can you all guys commit for next 25 to 20, around 25 minutes? Can you all guys commit to give your 100%? Raise your hand if you commit to give your 100% during this session. Okay, I see that. Okay, thank you so much, guys. And how many of you are here to learn something that can change the dynamics of the results that you are getting in your life? How many of you want to change the results you are getting in your life? Okay, good, cool, guys. Then you are at the awesome place because I'm gonna share exactly something that's gonna change the results you are getting. Because just in last 2 days alone, I've changed the results that I'm getting completely. So if it can bring a lot of change in just last 2 days, imagine if you do it for next 1 year, for next 365 days, what sort of results are you going to bring? Yeah. Just to check the mic, guys, like my audio is all fine and like you guys can hear me loud and clear, right? It's not low or something, right? Cool. Thank you. Thanks for telling me. Cool, guys. So see what I ended. Let me just share with you now what just a bit of background. So I attended an event called Millionaire Mind Intensive. There's a program designed by a guy named T. Harvaker, who is a well-known author and a public speaker and a good trainer from US. The guy has been one of the contributors to the self-development industry, have generated around $500 million of business just by selling courses. Not only that, he has built businesses and he has invested in businesses. Now he's retired, but he designed a program called Millionaire Mind Intensive that now certified trainers comes who has been trained by him comes and gives this program. And this program was just not like another program I attended. So I attended it last year along with Om and Manoj, and one of our ex-closers. And back into 2024, I think 3rd or 4th January, it was the time. Now, exactly same year, I attended it now in Delhi. The energy was same. The energy, in fact, was already taken high. Now when I have come back from this event, I've walked back with around 8 lessons. Yeah. Now I won't share 8 with you, but I'll be sharing 5 of these lessons with you. Like I said, you committed to me, you're gonna give your 100%. So I will ask you guys to pull out a pen and a notepad, because if you're not gonna take notes, you won't understand anything I'm saying. And it'll be just like another lecture, right? So let me know if you guys have a notepad and a pen and paper. Just raise your hands if you guys have a notepad and a pen in front of you. Thank you, guys. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for playing at your 100%. Now that's the all the lesson number one that I want to give to you. And make sure you write it down. So when I was in this event, okay, this coach asked me one thing specific to whole audience. He asked, "Can you commit to give me your 100% during the event?" And people said, "Yes, I would." And then he asked them, "Then all of us, let's get up." People got up slowly, they got up. And then he says, "Was it 100%?" What do you think was the answer? The answer was no. No, it was not 100%, of course, the way we got up. He said, "Then why don't you get up like India won the World Cup?" Yeah. Like, how would you react if when last year India won a World Cup? How would you celebrate if you just hear the news that India won the T20 World Cup? What the energy would be like? And then people got up with full energy, a lot of shout in the room, and wow. Now, was that 100%? Yes, it was. It was 100% this time. Yeah. Now, write this down. The way you do anything, the way you do anything, the way you do everything. The way you do anything, the way you do everything. Now, there's a lot of lessons that I'm going to share, guys, that maybe you might have heard in the past. But if you think that you already know, you want to grasp what I'm going to share. So be open, Just learn like you are in nursery, you're starting from scratch. Be open to learn, and you're gonna walk out with the lessons that will transform your life. I guarantee you today. I 100% guarantee you. Yeah. So the way you do anything is the way you do everything. Now in that event, on and on, every time we're getting up, every time we're answering, every time we're exercising, every time we're doing something, the mentor asked, "Are you giving your 100%?" And many times the answer was no. And then he reminded. And then the next time we did is it was 100%. So what I learned is, let me just read it for me, what I have wrote here. Playing at my 100% is doable and is necessary in order to do the things that are important to me and are important to others. Yeah. I just want to ask you guys a question right now. The way you are operating in your life right now, and I would like you to speak the truth, because this meeting is not about me. This meeting is about you. I would like you to write in the chat, just answer this question right now. The way you are living your life right now, the way you are operating, the way you're doing the task, the way you are looking at your goals right now, on a scale of 1 to 100, where are you operating in your life? And do not lie when you type in the chat, because you'll be lying to yourself, not to me. Yeah. So just type in the chat, on a scale of 1 to 100, where are you playing in your life? Are you playing at 50, 60, 30, 20? Be honest. Okay, Anusha says 70. I really appreciate your honesty, Anusha. Srini says 80. Thank you, Srini, for your response. Minoy 50, Dave 50. Yeah, Om says 75. Sumit says 80. Yeah. And these were the answers, guys. Yeah. We all know the fact that we are not playing at our 100. What if we do play at our 100? What would a hard playing at 100 would look like? I'll just give you a quick example just before we move to the next session. My usual wake up time these days were, just a 2 days back, was around 9:30. And then I rush to 10:15 and I miss the meeting most of the time. And somehow I get into the meeting. I'm, looking at the meetings. I'm doing the work. Then I'm have back-to-back meetings around 11 a.m. when I have a meeting with Anusha or Rome. Like I'm eating the breakfast in the meeting itself, and then I have sessions, and then I have work. And suddenly it is 4 5 p.m. and evening has started, and I haven't accomplished much. Yeah. And then the around 6 7 p.m. I usually go to satsang. I attend the satsang, and it's already 9 p.m. I'm on my bed. And now I start using my phone, and then it continues around 2 a.m. And then I wake up again at 9:30. It was not 100%. I myself was not satisfied with it. And then I walked into this event, and I walked back. What does my schedule look like in last 2 days now? I'm waking up at 6 a.m. I go to the park. I'm going doing and doing exercising. I'm coming back. I'm reading the book, and then here I am now delivering this key takeaways. After that, I have a meeting with whom we are gonna look at our financial statement of the company. We are about to set a meeting today or tomorrow to launch our webinar funnel. I've already started reading books. Last night, instead of using phone, I was reading this book, Speed Wealth, and it's almost, I think, 30% covered in the reading. And the things has changed. It's completely changed. My perspective has changed, and the results that I'm getting has already changed. Yeah, just one change. Am I operating at my 100%? And I have in my KPIs, I've set one meter that's gonna tell me today what did I play at, 50, 60, 80, or 100, and that's what I'm doing. So if you play at your 100, guys, the results will change starting from today. If you play at your 100, nobody can stop you. The world is designed as such. You play at your 100, you can get whatever you want. So playing at 100 is a necessity. Write this down, guys. Playing at 100 is the necessity. And I play to win. I play to win. And when I play at my 100, I win all the time. If you play at your 100, you didn't close the deal, still a win. You operate at your 100. 99% plus of the world does not operating at their 100. Yeah. So that's the lesson, guys. Start operating at your 100 and see the magic happening. Nobody will be closer to you. Nobody would dare to come and compete with you. No matter whatever industry you are in, no matter what you are doing, 100 is the necessity. Yeah. Let me go to the next lesson, guys. And this is important. Now, having someone on the side checking on you and reminding you that you're not playing at your 100, really helps. Like I suggested you in the event. So maybe you can write this down like accountability. Accountability is a necessity. Accountability is a necessity in order to operate at my 100. Yeah, accountability is a necessity in order to operate at my 100. Now, you can be playing at your 100. I can be playing at my 100 today, tomorrow. What about the day 3, day 4, day 5, or day 65? I may take a pause, right? So what, but I may not take a pause if if someone is holding me accountable. I'm answerable to somebody. I'm telling somebody that I'm working on it. Yeah. So if you have accountability partner, you can find who you are telling. This is what I did today to work on my mind. I read a book. This is what I did today to take care of my physical. This is what I did today to take care of my spiritual. Yeah. And this is what I did today to operate. This is where I operated today at my 100. If you do not have accountability partner, I'll give you a tip. I have created a group yesterday, accountability with God, and I'm putting message in it. Just a group with me myself, and God and I are one. So as long as I'm in that group, God is with me. So now I'm getting God to hold me accountable, and I'm telling God today I operated at 70, roughly 70. Tomorrow I aim to operate at 100. Today I read this book, this and that. I've kept a template, and I'm updating God now on it. Accountability. Now, if I'm operating with God and I'm hanging out with God, technically, my power is going to increase anyway. Now it doesn't matter whosoever hold you accountable, as long as you have a reminder to yourself on and on that you need to operate at your 100. You're not operating at your 100. This is going to help you, because that's what the guy that did at the event. He asked every day, are you operating at your 100%? Are you, whenever the exercise was happening, are you operating at your 100? The answer was no, and then it was a yes. Answer was a no, and then it was a yes. Yeah. So accountability is a necessity. I'll move to the next lesson. Okay. But before that, I think I want to share. I've got three more lessons, but I think before that, I want to pick a very more important lesson. And this is the most important here, even more important than 100. So please pay attention to this thing. And I know the fact, including myself, all of us are making this mistake. Yeah. So are you guys ready to hear this lesson? Raise your hand if you're ready. Yeah. Okay. All good. Yeah. Thank you. Cool. So let me just tell it to you. Yeah. So this mentor said, this coach said that be impeccable. Yeah. Now, what does impeccable means? That being so good, or Hindi में बोल सकता है like being maybe जबरदस्त, right? Being so perfect. Yeah. Be impeccable. Now, this word be impeccable, write this down, guys. Write this down in your notebook, okay? BEB, impeccable. 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 Yeah. Now, this word impeccable, just let's break it down, okay? So, word I am is used for negative, okay? The word I am is used to represent the negative, yeah? Which means not. Like the word, this you can underline the word I am and write not, dash and not, yeah? The word I am is used for negative, like word impossible. Yeah. Im is used for not possible, right? So the word I am means not. Yeah. And the word packable means in the old French, packable, this word PECCABLE, in the old French, the word packable means sin. It actually, exactly, if I tell you what it means, is in French, old French, it means capable of sin, or suspectable of a sin, to sin. Yeah. So write this down, guys. Be impeccable with your words. So what does this sentence means, guys? Impeccable. Do not do sin. Do not do sin with your words. Many of you promised somebody that I would come and meet you that particular day. The same day in the evening, you messaged him, "Oh, I'm sorry, I cannot make it. Let's cancel it." Has that happened with you? Can you relate to that? Everyone? Still not operating at your 100? Let me ask you again. Has that happened to you? Can you relate to that? Yeah? Raise your hand, guys. Come on. You told me you will play at your 100. Yeah? Thank you. So you just committed to me you're going to play at your 100. Yeah? Coming back to that lesson, you cancelled it. Before you canceled that meeting, did you give your 100%? Did you make sure you could do everything in your power to make sure you do show up for that meeting? Or you just cancelled it like that? The answer is you saw the situation and you thought to just cancel it because you can reschedule it. But what you actually did is you were not impeccable with your words. That day, you did a sin with your words. You said something you would do and you didn't do it at all. So be impeccable with your words. You know, and the things actually went way ahead when this mentor said, "What is a sin?" Pap. Maybe you guys want to write this down. Pap, right? If you relate to that. Write this word down. Sin means pap. You know what does pap means? When you hurt the God. When you hurt the God. Not the person, the God. So you, my friend, were not impeccable with your words. And so were I. You know, in Hindi, there's a sentence that says, write this down, those who understand Hindi. वचन जान जाए पर वचन ना जाए. If required, die, but do not let your words die. We guys are on the part of the world where Hinduism is talked about. If you go book back and look at the scriptures, people have died but did not let their words die. The guy named Karan in the Mahabharata, he promised to be standing with a guy named Duryodhan. And there's a time came when Karan had to fight with his own brothers. He fought and died, but didn't let his word die. What does it mean? It means you have taken your own words for granted. You are an element of a God. You are a God yourself. And when you lie, you say a lot of people say, right? Like God doesn't like those people who lie. You know why? Because God has arranged everything in this world. He's giving everything. He's giving water, tree, resources, opportunity, good father, mother, good parenting, food on the table. Even if when the month is at the end, you do not have money, you do get the money. Somehow, somewhere, something comes, you do get the money. Even after that, you do lie. The God get hurt. You do the pap, you do the sin with your own words. I'm gonna be impeccable with my word. Say it with me. Open the mic. Say, I'm gonna be impeccable with my words, Aniket. I'm gonna be impeccable. Say, I'm gonna be impeccable with my words. Say it with me in the mic.
Gonna be impeccable
I'm
with my
gonna be
words.
I'm gonna
I'm
be
gonna be
impeccable
impeccable
with
with
my
my
words.
words.
Let's say it with one more time. All together. Try to all to say it together. I'm gonna be impeccable with my words.
I'm gonna
I'm
be
gonna
I'm
be
gonna be
impeccable
impeccable
with
with
my
my
Impeccable
words.
words.
with my words.
Yeah. Are you guys giving your 100% now?
Yes.
Okay, good. Yeah, you can turn off your mic. Yeah. You know what I did yesterday? I call my schedule my system. In that system, I I have wrote down that 10 to 11 p.m. I do not do screen time. No screen time, only reading. But I was actually doing screen time yesterday when I was reading this book and researching. I went and changed my system. I wrote down there aim to minimize screen time because I cannot afford to be not impeccable with my words. When I wrote down that I need no screen time at that time, I need to have, or I let me just make the system as such that I can follow it. Right? It was written down 3 4 months back when I was following different system. But this time when I changed my system, I made sure I write things that I'm gonna do. Otherwise, I won't do it. Yesterday, I missed out to come in the meeting. I wanted to do this session yesterday. I couldn't because I walked in around 10:20. You know why? Because I had started a pattern. It's waking up at 9:30. Even though last 3 5 days, I'm waking around 5 a.m. Still, the pattern is as such that I'm still walking into this meeting late. Pattern. Now I'm beating that pattern. I don't like that pattern. I'm gonna be impeccable with my words. I was there in this meeting way before you guys entered. I cannot afford to be not impeccable with my words. Yeah. So let me just quickly finish this. Both words together, this impeccable means do not do the sin with your words. They say doing the sin means you have hurt the God. So write this down. Be integral with your words. Integral. Be integral with your words. If you said you would do something, then do it. Write this down. Do not do the sin with your words. Don't do it. Yeah. How many of you feel right now here that this one word, Aniket, can change my life? I do, guys. I do. Vinay, Srini? Yeah. Thank you. I've got two more lessons to share with you. Yeah. Let me just move to that then. Now here's the fourth one, okay? I decided to share how many? Five with you. So here's the fourth one, okay? Now this one is a mix of what I learned in the event and then what I learned post to the event. But what I lesson I got, I wrote it down. Okay. So in the Mahabharata, Krishan says, write this down. Do the karam. Do the karam. Or you can write down karma. Do the karam, Arjun, because doing the karam is better than not doing the karam. Do the karam, Arjun, because doing the karam is better than not doing the karam. So, guys, what has happened, in the journey of EC? We have just stayed here. We have not played at our 100 regularly, completely, but we have just stayed in the market. And now we have roughly completed 5 years. But we did the work. Axe co founders left home all alone, still was getting paid, and the only man doing the work. Then I entered the organization. I decided to pick certain responsibilities. And then the time came that Om had to separate from those ex co founders. At the same time, our friend has to, separate from his wife as well. Yeah. But even after all of that, we still continued. Even though we had so many accounts, like right now, you see 4 5 people here. We had a big team, guys. We had a good lot of accounts. Things smashed in the past. Yeah. We rebuilt it. You know why? Because doing the karam is better than not doing the karam. And now we are at a stage anytime, any next month, any 2 month, 3 months, 5 months, 6 months, 1 year, EC will be flooding with a lot of money. You know why? Because we stayed in the industry, but we didn't play yet at our 100. So when you do the karam, there are chances of results. So when you do the work, the chances of getting results are there. But if you do not do it, they're not there anyway. Anyway. So what happens is sometimes people are doing anything, even they're doing the work. Sometimes they're not doing it, like because of the maybe mindset issues, maybe their problems, maybe looking at the results, where am I? Right? They stop working. I paused working a lot of times. Yeah, that happens. But the lesson is then do the karma, because doing the karma is better than not doing the karma. So in the Mahabharata, Krishan was saying to Arjun that go and fight. Yeah, they are your own family members, but do the fight, because this doing the karam is better. Now, karam, what is karam? Karam is not like if I decide to pick this glass of water and drink, this is not karam. Okay, this is not a karam. A karam is something that is assigned to you, that you do on a regular day, regularly, that has been assigned to you. You being a mother, you being a father, has been assigned to you. You're supposed to play that role. You being a HR manager here, you being a sales manager here, you being a closer here has been assigned to you. Yeah, you being a son has been assigned to you. Yeah, now that's your karma, because what you do is not only impacts you but others. Yeah, so do the karma, and as you do the karma, you would get the results. The chances of results are there as long as you continue to do. So what AC did, we continued. A lot of times this and that happened. We were making a lot of money there. We were not making a lot of money, and suddenly there. And now we cannot launch to the next level. You can hear from my words. These words I wouldn't have said to you if you have met me 1 week back. I told you I've changed my results in the last 2 days. I'm operating at my 100. So what's the lesson here? If you do the karam, the chances of getting results are there. If you don't do the karam, no results are happening. But if you do the karam and merge it with playing at your 100, results are coming anyway. And they're going to come so damn fast that you've never imagined. Yeah. So play at your 100 and do the karam. Do the karam. Do not stop. Do not stop. No matter what's happening, no matter what's the situation is. You're not making the money, continue. Somebody is ill, continue. You don't think what's the clarity, what if continue. And as you continue, chances of results are there. And you operate it at your 100, guaranteed results are happening. You would get what you want as long as it's aligned with your good. Yeah. So do the karam, because that's better than not doing the karam. Yeah. And here's the final lesson I'm going ahead with. The fifth one. Write this down. Operate in your life with a warrior attitude. Operate in your life with a warrior attitude. So a lot of you entered this meeting not at 10:40. You entered the meeting at 10:15, at 10:16. Besides Shree and I, the only person who entered the meeting was Sumit at 10:14. Oh, not 10:14. He was there already at 10:10. 5 minutes way ahead. Now, even if you join at 10:15, we can still start. Even if you join at 10:16, we can still start. No big deal, right? No. Again, you were not impeccable with your words. All of you do know that we start at 10:40. Not impeccable, right? Now, what does a 1 minute difference make, Aniket? And here's the example that coach gave. He said, what if the soldier goes 1 minute late in the battle? A lot happens then. If a pilot gets 1 minute late when it's up on the runway, a lot happens. What if during the landing he opens the that what do you call the landing gear, the landing tires? Yeah, he opens it 1 minute late, a lot could happen. warrior is not gonna be late. You know what a warrior does? When the battle is about to happen, he prepares for it. He goes ready. He has his sword, and sword is ready too. Sword mein dhar hai. Yeah, sword is sharp enough. He has gotten it sharp. He's gonna wear his defense. He's gonna wear his shoes. He's gonna go with the attitude, and he's gonna go do the battle, win, and come back. What if you could operate like a warrior in your life? How does a warrior prepares? Warrior goes through intense training. He trains himself, he trains from the mentor, and he gets ready. And then he goes for the battle, he wins. Even in during the battle, he doesn't think of losing. You know, we gave example of Karan just now, right? Karan had to fight against the god. Even though he knows he's fighting the god, he knows he can't win, he still went in. And you know what he was saying? I'm gonna kill Arjun. He knows that he's fighting against the god. Can't win. No chances. No, I'm gonna kill Arjun. Even during his last breath, he didn't accept the fact. He knew he cannot win, but he didn't accept the fact. That's what the warrior is. He doesn't accept defeat. I do not accept defeat either. In the past, I did. Now I'm a total warrior. Yeah. So a lot happens in 1 minute. A lot happens when you wake up early and start reading books. I realized our body is so connected. Once I started exercising, my mind is again back on track. I'm emotionally so stable. Now my results have changed. The world is so connected. Yeah. I'm not asking you to do the what warrior does. Warrior has his different karam. I'm asking you to pick the warrior's attitude. Yeah. Let me just read this line. Operate in your life with a warrior attitude. A warrior wouldn't be late even for a minute when going to a battle. A warrior faced the opponent or the situation calmly without fearing. Yeah. He has the attitude, I'm here to win and go back home. That's it. Nothing else. Yeah. Yesterday I was speaking to one of our closers. That individual was feeling down and almost paused doing the work. And the lesson said, do the work because doing the work is better than not doing the work. Yeah. What if that individual could operate with a warrior attitude, warrior mindset? That no matter the situation in your personal life, no matter the situation in your professional life, it doesn't matter. I'm a warrior. I pick the situation, I eat. Nothing can stop me. I'm a total warrior. I'm here to win. God is with me. I'm an element of God. I'm God myself. This whole universe is there to serve me. Then how can I lose? I don't lose. I win. I win every time. Yeah. And that's the single most reason we ask you to come here and ask you to acknowledge your win. You will never feel down. A lot of you take it lightly. A lot of you come and celebrate it. Nothing. Nothing as a win. Just nothing. I ate good food. If you really observe your 24 hours, you had so many of wins. I had so many of wins. Go and check my sheet right now. And again, I'm not giving my example. I'm not aiming to be inspiration for you here. But my mentor just taught me once. Aniket, if you do not acknowledge your wins, when the time comes, when you feel down, you will have nothing to really look at and go up. But if you continue to celebrate your win, your mindset will be as such that you cannot come down. You won't come down because you look at win. I'm winning so much. Even when you're not closing the deal, you corrected a no, you're getting closer to a yes. I didn't look back after that. I celebrate my win. I celebrate with you. I celebrate with people around me. I come in here and write down my win. I write down win every day whenever I come here. So make sure that you observe your wins. Be a total warrior attitude. Nothing can stop you. A lot happens when you're not impeccable with your words. A lot happens when you don't do the karam. A lot happens when you're not operating at your warrior attitude. A lot happens when you're not operating at your 100. A lot happens. I decide the results I get. These 5 lessons, even if you pick one of it, you're going to change, you're going to transform. 2025 is going to be your year for yourself. Make the best use of it. Yeah. So, can I challenge you, all of you, to be impeccable with your words? Say yes. Turn on your mic. Let me just ask this question to you. Can I challenge all of you to be impeccable with your words?
Yes, Aniket.
Yes.
Yes.
Can I challenge you to play at your 100% every single day?
Absolutely, Aniket.
Yes.
Yes.
Are you all committing to be impeccable with your words moving forward from here?
Absolutely.
Yes.
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 Are you here to win?
Of course, yes.
Yes.
100%. Yeah.
Are you going to win?
Every
Mhm.
day.
Mhm. Yep.
Yes.
Are you going to win with your 100% attitude?
Yes.
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 Thank you. Good. Then you are at the right place, guys. We have made it. Now just let's start operating at our 100 and see the magic happening. Thank you so much, guys. That's the end of the session today.
All right. Thank you. Let's give a big round of applause to that, to Aniket